guys, it's Melanie. Happy Friday and welcome to Friday Favorites and Flops. I hope you guys all had a really good week and I bet you are once again excited for the weekend because another week has just flown by. I am heading up north this weekend to visit my parents and then to attend my 20-year high school reunion, which is really awesome. I'm super looking forward to reconnecting with a lot of people and just, you know, even though we've all kind of followed each other on Facebook, it's kind of nice to actually just sit down and talk with people because honestly, the vast majority of people who were in my graduating class, like I haven't talked to them either since high school graduation or at the 10-year reunion, and we didn't really have that many people that showed up for the 10-year reunion, so move you guys back a little bit. So it's just going to be awesome to be able to catch up with everybody, and I'm so looking forward to it. I've been waiting for a few months now to finally go and do this, and it's here, and yeah, I'm excited to see my friends. So anyway, I do have some fun things to share with you from this week, so I'm going to go ahead and dive right in. I will try to be as brief as possible. It is not one of my strong suits, but what can you do? I'm going to go ahead and get started with a hair care favorite from this week. I did do a dedicated video to this, so I will link that down below, but these are the Shea Moisture 100% virgin coconut oil daily hydration shampoo and conditioner here. I love so many things about this. The first thing that I love is the fragrance because I'm a sucker for all things scented, but besides just the fragrance, just the performance of the product on my hair has been really great. I do have really fine, really thin hair. You guys will have noticed that my hair has been much flatter. I haven't styled it at all. I don't normally really do much styling anyway, but I really haven't done anything to it in the last couple weeks. And it's just because it's summertime and I'm really busy with Stella, running her around to summer camps, and then you know, just lots of other stuff going on with work. So I just honestly have kind of let my hair do whatever it wants to do, but it's also kind of nice to take a break from a lot of heavy styling products and just sort of like let my hair be. And using these have just made my hair so soft and so silky. Weighed down probably just a little bit, but not to the point where I'm like, ugh, you know, I hate the way that my hair feels. It just feels soft. Like, I think the reason that it is so much flatter is that I'm not putting a bunch of styling products in it, and it's just very soft and silky. And so when you have hair that is soft and silky, it does kind of just tend to like lay really nicely. But it just, my hair feels hydrated like through and through, you know, like not like it's coated with something. So these are fantastic. I got mine from Ulta. I did have a couple of my subscribers say that they found it at CVS. Some people actually found it in store at their Ulta. Mine said it was in stock, but then when I got there at the two Ultas that I went to, they didn't actually have it in stock. So maybe check online first, or like actually call in store, or order them online. I've gotten big into ordering things online because it's just so much easier for me. But, and I get the points at Ulta, which are important to me because that's cash back. Okay, so obviously love those. This week I busted out the Trader Joe's Pumpkin Body Butter. And I do think that they actually have this in stock. At least they do at my Trader Joe's. I think this one might be like a regular part of the collection. It used to just come out in fall. They do have the coconut one year-round, and I love the coconut one. I actually probably love the coconut a little bit more than this, but this is also an incredible scent, and honestly, I've gotten some compliments about the way that I smell in the last few days, like dropping Stella off at camp and things like that. People have asked me like what perfume I'm wearing, and I actually really haven't been wearing much perfume. I've just been using this. You can see this is a nice thick formula here. It's, you know, it's not runny. This has the most unique scent because you definitely smell like a fresh pumpkin puree, but it's not you know, like when I say that, it probably makes you think like, oh, it's really earthy or like weird smelling. It's not. There's something so unique about this. If you've smelled it, you kind of know what I'm talking about. It almost has some like vanilla mixed in there as well. It smells incredible. But the best part about it is that it just hydrates my body so well. This is a vegan product and it's paraben free. There are just a ton of really nice oils in here. The first ingredients are coconut oil, shea butter, glycerin, there's dimethicone in here. There are different types of like orange extract, grapefruit extract, rosemary leaf extract, tons of like really, really good hydrating natural ingredients. I just love this stuff. If you don't have a Trader Joe's near you, don't fret, because I think you can actually get this stuff on Amazon. As always, everything will be linked down below in the description box. So if you need help finding something or to be able to look up some other reviews besides just what I'm telling you about the product, that information is down there for you. But I love the way this smells. Crazy hydrating, especially after shaving my legs. It's just really soothing. I just love this stuff. Okay. Skincare item, the Ole Henriksen Truth Serum. I'm really enjoying this, you guys. I did a video, I think it was Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday that it went up, where I talked about the difference between this and the Drunk Elephant C-Firma Day Serum. So if you missed that, I'll link that video down below. There are people that prefer this over the Drunk Elephant. There are people that prefer the Drunk Elephant over this. I think they're both worth trying out. If you go to Sephora, they'll probably give you a sample so that you can test like the texture on your face so you can see which one you prefer. I honestly could go either way. I love either of them. I find that they really brighten my skin. They help get rid of any texture that I'm dealing with. They're just a great part of my like extended skincare routine. I do use vitamin C serum usually in the morning, and I use it on like alternating days with my niacinamide products. I think you can probably actually use the two together, but I just feel like I found a really good system for the morning time, so I'm not gonna mix it up because this is what works for me. But I really like the Ole Henriksen line, the things that I've tried, and I definitely would like to try more from them. So I actually have some things that I added to my Sephora VIB cart. I know that's still a few months away, but I do tend to be someone who saves larger, more expensive purchases for when I can get 20% off. So anyway, I really enjoy that. I think it's a great product. I think this is back in stock at Ulta, and I pulled it out. I did pull out a bunch of new makeup products. I'm not going to be doing an updated beauty basket because I just honestly have so much content that I want to get out before the end of the month. And I figure, you know, like you guys will end up seeing what I'm using in my Friday favorites anyway. So, but I will start doing these Shop My Stash / beauty basket or beauty drawer videos again here shortly. Anyway, this is the Tarteist Clay Blush Palette. I'll link this down below. This is great. I pulled this out and I've been wearing this all this week. I've mostly been using the color Love, which is just a really great everyday neutral. But all of these shades are really pretty. The one that I don't use a ton is Laugh because it does have a little bit more shimmer in it. The rest of these guys are matte. This coral shade is really pretty during the summertime as well. I just think this is a great value for the blushes that you're getting in here. And I want to say it's somewhere in the $30 range. And the quality, I personally find the quality of these particular blushes to be very similar to like the standalone Tarte blushes. So I know oftentimes when you get limited edition stuff, it can be hit and miss in the quality department, and I have had other Tarte special limited edition palettes where the quality was vastly different from the standalone products. Not the case with this one. Great pigmentation, lasts all day, doesn't fade, doesn't, you know, my face doesn't eat the blush. So this is really nice, and I love the fact that you get 4 different shades that are really great for this time of year, so I like that a lot. I've been using the Lorac Pro Blurring Translucent Pressed Powder quite a bit this week, and I've been using it a little bit differently. I've actually been applying it right after I put on my Paula's Choice Super Light Daily Wrinkle Defense SPF 30. So what I've been doing is using the little puff that comes with it and pressing the product into the areas where I get extra oily. And it has actually helped my makeup to last even longer. So that I go over top then with my foundation, which right now is the Laura Geller Balance and Brighten. This is a wonderful just setting and prep powder. If you haven't tried this one and you have really oily skin, this is worth checking out. It definitely helps to blur the look of my pores, and like I said, helps with a little bit of additional oil absorption. I just think it's a really great powder. So if you haven't checked this one out, I like it a lot. Let's do a skincare product. This is the Epion's Lytic Sport TX. I'm not going to say too much about this because I am going to have an in-depth review coming up of this bad boy. I have sebaceous hyperplasia on my face, and so I've been doing some research on specific ingredients that help to address that particular issue. Sebaceous hyperplasia is clogged oil ducts, and they're very difficult to get rid of. I started to make a pretty big dent in them with my Paula's Choice BHA 9, but mostly I use the BHA 9 to help prevent and treat any blackheads that maybe pop up. But a couple of the ingredients that I've been reading that do really well with sebaceous hyperplasia in terms of helping to kind of flatten those out again is willow bark extract and then azelaic acid. Before someone says that The Ordinary has an azelaic acid, I am aware. However, The Ordinary does not have a product that contains all the ingredients that I'm looking for in one thing. So I chose to go with the Epion's. I went for the Sport because that's the one geared towards oily combination skin. They do have different formulations if you are maybe a little bit more normal or your skin is a little bit more sensitive. So there's different concentrations of the salicylic acid and probably slight variation in the formula to accommodate those different skin types. But for me, with my nutty oily skin, the Sport TX was the best option. So I've been using this for a couple weeks now, and I really like this a lot, and I have started to notice just the tiniest bit of improvement. So I'm gonna keep using this, but you guys will see an in-depth review of this coming up soon. Back to makeup. On my lips, I'm still sporting just gloss. So well, this isn't technically a gloss, it's a lip butter. This is the Korres Jasmine Lip Butter. If you guys remember to the YouTube days of yore when everybody was buying this Jasmine Lip Butter, I really enjoy this. This is all that I have on my lips right now. It just kind of gives you like a nude flush to your lips, but these are really hydrating. They're easy to wear. I don't love that I have to actually stick my finger in here, because normally with lip butters or lip balms, I just stick my lips into the container, which might seem weird, but we put lipstick directly on our lips, so it's not that weird, right? But anyway, I love this. I love the nude flush of color, and I love just how hydrated my lips are. This is a really nice lip butter. If you've never tried them, I highly recommend it. They have several different options. The Jasmine is probably my favorite. The mascara that I have been loving this week, I love this mascara. It's the brand new Essence Volume Stylist Curl and Hold Mascara and the Lash Extension Mascara. I use these together. I love the look that this gives my lashes. It really does help to lengthen and then volumize them. It doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't transfer. I did do a video on Monday about these. Now, they are new for fall 2017, so I don't think these have been released like in Ulta or Fred Meyer or even on their website yet, but they should be out very soon. So keep an eye out, because for $4.99 each, you could totally buy both and spend way less than what you would spend on a high-end mascara, and and get a really great high quality mascara that is just wonderful. The one thing that I don't like about Essence is that they don't tend to seal their makeup products, so it's very easy, like at the drugstore or like at Fred Meyer, I constantly see people like opening the product up and like testing it, and that just kind of freaks me out. Like, I'm kind of a germaphobe about stuff like that, so I really wish that they would just put a plastic seal on these. But when it does get released on the Essence website, I'm probably just going to order a few off the website so that I know nobody has like gotten into them. And I think the website, you can actually do free shipping over like $25, so easy enough to do, and there's lots of other things that I really like from Essence anyway. So much for a quick video, huh? Okay, last thing I am going to mention, and there are no flops this week. Well, actually, I forgot to mention last week I did have another flop, but I'd already returned the product, so it kind of slipped my mind. I'm getting hot right now. I think I'm having a hot flash. But I returned the Tarte Highlight and Contour Powder. If you missed that video, I'll link it down below. It's a newer product from Tarte, but it just didn't work for me. I really should have probably kept it to be able to show you guys as the flop in last Friday's video, but anyway, we'll make it a flop this week, huh? Okay. The last thing I wanted to mention, if you're curious about what is on my eyes or what has been on my eyes this week, I did pull out the Lorac Mega Pro 3. I was inspired to pull this out because I did notice that it was re-released on Ulta. So if you were not able to get your hands on this in the first go around, the first release of it around holiday time, it's back. I do think it's one of those like, of course it's back. Of course it was limited edition, you know. There's just this habit of brands these days just re-releasing things like time and time again, and it just goes to show you that you don't necessarily have to freak out if you don't get your hands on something like in the first release of the product. They're more than likely to come out with it again because they see that it sold, so might as well either make more or release the stock that they may have potentially held back. I don't know what companies are doing, which tactic they're going with, but anyway, this did come back. This was a surprise. I did not expect this one to come back at all, but anyway, I do really love this palette. It does give you 2 rows of mattes, 2 rows of shimmers. You've got cools, you've got warms. I like this palette a lot. I think that it's very easy to work with. I've been using these purple shades here in my crease, and then I've been using the shades Tulle and Kava on my lid. I've been using these 2 dark shades here, so this kind of jet black and like navy, grayish navy color to line my upper lash line. I do really think this is a beautiful palette, and I think the quality of the shadows is very good. I like Lorac as a brand just on their own, but I do think that one of the things that I think they do best is eyeshadows. I really like their eyeshadow formulation. It's not for everybody. You do really have to work at tapping off the excess because it will rain down onto your cheekbones and you'll be forced to, you know, brush it away. So tap off the excess, just don't go overboard with it, and I think they're great shadows. They last all day on me, obviously with a primer, but anyway, I think that's all that I'm gonna say for right now. I do have a Root candle haul coming up for you guys tomorrow. I pre-recorded that, so that will be up, and I'm gonna go and start packing for my trip, and I will see you guys in my next video. I hope you have a great weekend. Take care. Bye.